I can prove beyond a shadow of doubt that Grace is my wife.
Well, that's impossible. Because Grace is my wife, not yours.
David, what can possibly prove that we were married?
Come on, Grace. This is a waste of time. Everything that's come out of this man's mouth has been a lie.
I've been honest all along, and now I'm going to prove it. After you hear what I have to say, you'll remember. You'll know that we were husband and wife. I have something to tell you, Grace, and once I do, you'll know that we're married. It'll all come back to you.
That's ridiculous. You can't make someone remember something that never happened.
Why don't we let Grace be the judge of that?
Look, I don't know what you can tell me that can possibly make me remember. And you've already tried telling me all the things you know about me. You know my maiden name, you know I like honey in my tea, but nothing that you have told me has even sparked a memory.
But what I'm about to tell you will do that. In fact, it will change your life forever.
This is a waste of time. All you're gonna do is tell my wife more lies.
Everything I've said has been the truth.
You haven't been honest about a single thing since you came to Harmony.
You are wrong, and I am going to prove it.
Look, that's it. I've heard enough. I want you out of here right now. Look, I am warning you, Hastings. I want you out of here right now.
I understand that you're upset.
Good. And get the hell out of here.
If I was you, I'd be upset too. But why don't you try and think about how I feel?
Because I don't give a damn how you feel.
Sam.
I lost my wife over 20 years ago. I went through hell not knowing where she was or what happened to her. And then one day I pick up a magazine and there she is. The love of my life.
Do you really expect me to believe a word of this? I know your type, Hastings. You are nothing but a con artist.
A con artist? Sam, think about it. Why would I try and con a cop? I mean, the chief of police, no less. And what would I get, what would I gain from coming after you? I mean, you don't even have a house. Listen to me, Grace. I've been totally honest with you.
Now, everything that you have said can be explained away. I mean, most of what you know about me is on the internet. And the rest is just, it's lucky guesses.
What about a marriage license? I mean, the Public Records Department of Hartford confirmed that it was accurate.
Oh, like Sam said, it's a forgery.
Your game is over, Hastings.
Well, what I'm about to tell you will change all that. It will prove that Grace and I were at once involved. Intimately involved.
Do tell, Mr. Hastings. Don't keep me in suspense any longer.
Look, I am so sick and tired of your stories about my wife. They're all a bunch of garbage.
Just listen to what I have to say, Grace. On our honeymoon, we went to Nantucket. Do you remember our honeymoon?
No, I don't remember anything.
Well, maybe this will help. We stayed at a little cottage on the beach. Our friends Sue and Steve let us use it. You loved that cottage.
This doesn't sound familiar.
One night we went for a walk on the beach at sunset. You left your sandals off. And when we were walking on the beach, you stepped on a shell. And it cut your foot. It cut your right foot. And it left a scar. A scar in the shape of a half moon.
Oh, give me a break. Grace doesn't have a scar on her right foot. The best you could come up with? A scar that doesn't exist?
Grace has a scar on her right foot. Take off your shoe, Grace. And I'll show it to you. I'll prove to you, once and for all, that you're my wife.
Grace, You don't have to take off your shoe. I know you don't have a scar like that.
You have a scar on your right foot, just as I described.
Look, you don't know to quit, do you, Hastings? Your time is up here. I want you out of here right now.
Look, let's make a deal. Grace will take off her right shoe and check for a scar. If there's no scar, I'll walk out of your life.
For good?
You'll never see me again. You have my word on it.
Unfortunately, I don't put a lot of stock in your word.
Okay. If there's no scar on Grace's foot, you can throw me in jail again. You can keep me there for a month, and then I'll leave Harmony for good.
I don't know what kind of con you're trying to pull here.
There's no con. All Grace has to do is take off her shoe, and you can get rid of me. Or are you afraid, Sam? Are you afraid that there really is a scar?
Well. Our little friend seems very confident. Maybe he is telling the truth.
Tell me, Sam. Are you afraid to face the truth?
Well, we're gonna end this right now. Go ahead, Grace, take off your shoe.
Sam,
I am positive about this. I'm your husband, and I know your body. I know you don't have a scar like that on your right foot. Go ahead, Grace. Take off your shoe.